ilang kumpanya na nag-abuso sa kanilang pribilehiyong ipinagkaloob sa kanila ng national government. As you all know, we officially filed criminal cases. And this is now the second course of action of your city government. I would like to inform you guys, and especially the public, the people of Manila. As of today, through the effort and guidance given to our City Treasurer's Office to issue SOA, or Statement of Assessment, Statement of Account, Statement of Account, to those involved in 315 flood control projects worth over and above 255 million pesos. A statement of account issued by the City Treasurer's Office for contractor's tax under our tax code, or local tax code. However, contractor tax for 9 flood control projects worth 8,095,351 pesos and 67 centavos have only been paid by the respective contractors. Ibig sabihin, after natin mag-file ng kaso and i-SOA yung mga contractor na yun, meron ng 8 milyon ang nagbayad sa siyudad ng Maynila. The flood control projects identified by the Office of City Treasurer were from 2004 carry over 2025 projects, as well as prior years projects. So that is remember the 2022-2023, based on the isumbong sa Pangulo.ph website. The basis of our documents and data came from the Office of the President. The city government has issued already notices to the contractors of 305 flood control projects that remain delinquent in the statement of their contractor's tax obligation. So, siyempre, kami hanggat maaari dinidiplomasya namin sila as we have done in the past, as much as we can. But if hindi sila tumugon sa kanilang obligasyon sa lungsod ng Maynila, we have no recourse but also to file charges against them, as like what happened last week. And we only act on the basis of evidence. Ay ayoko naman na alam ko ang taong bayan nalilito sa dami ng ingay o personalidad, kanya-kanyang salitaan. We want to be surgical with our action. As long as we have evidence, we file cases, whoever they are, whether they are contractors or agencies of government, or sino man, political, and so on and so on. Now, just for the update on the outcome of the notices, 86 notices received by personal service, 12 notices served but refused to be received. I wish them good luck. Sayang naman. Binibigyan ka na ng due process. Hindi ka pa tumutugon. 3 notices not delivered due to address change and will be delivered to the new address if found. Sabihin, biglang nangawala itong mga kumpanya ito sa stated address nila. But we'll find a way. 192 notices being delivered via LBC. Kasi malalayo yung mga lugar. Na siya din topic, I think, ng Senate investigation. Paano nakakapag-predict yung mga ibang kumpanya kung galing sila sa bundok na tralala. And 12 notices made via bill post. Here are all the SOA of all those listed under the isumbong mo sa Pangulo.ph. Ito lahat ang SOA nila. Okay. Before I answer your questions. So, now, let me be clear about this to those subject company. What will happen if you don't comply with the city government's action? Anyway, it's your obligasyon naman nila yan na bayaran nila yung contractor's tax. It is also computed in their projects. They know it very well. Because it's a universal, most likely, rule or ordinance and tax code of different LGU. What will happen? We'll give them ample time to respond, to act the way that those 9 projects already complied with the SOA and paid the city. Tutulong kami sa panawagan ng Pangulo at saka ng DPWH na i-ban, i-blacklist, and we'll request blacklisting of this company to DPWH. Yung susunod na action nun, depende na sa DPWH. Or what will be the action of the city with regard to those companies? Yun naman, o yung aming kakayanan. We will make sure, and at least ito yung maganda ng paalala at babala rin sa mga iba pang ahensya ng gobyerno na itong mga hindi magko-comply na kumpanya will be blacklisted under the City Engineering's Office and Office of the Building Official. So ano ang epekto noon? Hindi po sila bibigyan ng permit. So if you're going to hire said contractors who are not following simple rules and actually minuscule yung obligation, sa totoo lang, napakaliit niya salapi o pera due, accrued already for the city, hindi na sila makapaghahanap buhay sa Maynila. At magandang babala rin to sa private sector. Baka kasi i-hire yung mga contractor na ito. Bago kayo mag-hire, check nyo muna kung blacklisted ba sila sa City Engineering Office and Office of the Building Official. Because not until they fulfill their obligation to the city, saka lang namin ililift yung kanilang blacklisting sa city government. So, we will complain for the DPWH office through the leadership of Secretary Vince Dizon. And as you all know, Secretary Vince Dizon already manifested and made a statement as a matter of policy, those earring companies or contractors will be blacklisted. So in our own little way as a city government of Manila, we will help if these people will not comply to their obligation to the city government of Manila and people of Manila. So yan ang mangyayari sa kanila. Kaya buti na dinadyan kayo, kaya namin kayo ipinatatawag para na sa ganon to send the message them. Now it's up for them to act on the matter. With regard to, past due na yung iba, Yorme, hindi sila, sila ba ay may penalties and surcharges and interest? Because they did not comply with their obligation. Maaari, pero, the good thing about the city of Manila today, since July 1, through the airport of Sangguniang Panglungsod, also, come up with general amnesty program. Your city government issued a 6-month general amnesty program. So, if I were them, it is cheaper to pay today than the after the prescribed period. Kasi, alam mo, malaki-laki yan. Lolobo yan, baka maging billion bigla yan. Dahil sa non-compliance. Sila ba'y makatatakbo? Sila ba'y makapagtatago? Pag nakita namin talaga yung bad intent ng ownership, they may or might face criminal charges. Ngayon, obligasyon pa lang yung hinihingi namin. Ang repercussion ng performance of it, yung negosyo nila malilimitahan. Pag sila nakapagmatigasan, we have no recourse but to go after them. Legally, may face criminal charges. Third, we are now finalizing with regard to GLC. After filing criminal complaints against them, we are now finalizing our claim, civil claim, with regard to our property damaged by the said contract. So yun po ang update ang ginagawa ng inyong pamahalang lungsod ng Manila. And I'm happy to answer your questions.
Luis,
Yes.
Luis,